Right, started that. Here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. My entire computer system has been falling apart. So hopefully it's going to work. Hopefully it's going to work. Save. Okay, I think we're live. Let's close that real quick. Somebody here? What's up, Erich Von Erich? Good morning. We're trying to fix a couple things here. Should be ready to go. Oh, you're over on the green platform too. I didn't even see that. Man, thank you, man. All right, we are live. We're rolling in. Let's start it up. Let's roll this in here. Oh, I gotta fix this real quick. Hold on. It's gonna mess with me. That. Oh no. Oh no. A shrub just killed you. What? Did you hit a shrub with your car? All right. And we're back. I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. Oh, we gotta go fight the Abyss Watchers again. Well, good morning. Welcome to Manhood. Today is Friday. Thank the Lord. It's been a long week. I'm excited for it to be Friday. And we're starting a new book. It's going to be pretty good. We're going through and starting 2 Samuel. We read through 1 Samuel here, I don't know, a month or so ago. I can't remember how long that's been. We went through, I think we went 1 Samuel and then Romans, then Galatians, and now we're going back to 2 Samuel. I feel like I might be missing a book there. No, Job. We did Job after 1 Samuel. We probably went through like 3 books, actually, 3 or 4. Okay, I'm rolling there every time. That feels better. Well, that doesn't. Okay, we're good. We're good. Rotate around. Okay, that was a terrible roll. Terrible roll. Gonna track this guy into this one. No, man. Is there a bell going off in the background? I think there is. Oh, no. Trying to stay focused did not work. Yeah, that's not going to work. We got to get somebody to come in and help us. Also, I got to figure out how to turn the opera music down. I can't even hear myself. Roll back. I don't think this isn't even the guy. He's over here. Nope, this way. We'll be all right. You did 2 hours to the gym? That's a lot, dude. Oh, I missed. I think we got it. And we're totally out of heals. It's not going to work out. Okay, we're going through 2 Samuel now. And then we got a lot to go through with context and stuff to be able to get there. Kukashi, thanks for following. It's going to be an interesting ride, but I think it'll be good. Do this. Here we go. Okay, I'm rolling there, and it's not... I must be technically missing it by, like... Oh, Man, that was a good dodge on his part. Roll out, roll out. Oh, I should have rolled into that. Yeah, that felt good. Okay. 1, 2, and then roll. Okay. Oh, I forget he double swings on that. Oh, no. We're still alive. 1, 2, and then roll. Okay, this is where we die because we... Hey, we did it. Wow. Was that first try? I think that was first try. I mean, today. First try today. Erich von Erich, not first try all out. We did it. All right. Thanks for the follow, man. Thank you. Frothy 72. Okay, we're going into 2 Samuel. 2 Samuel picks up right where 1 Samuel left off. And spoiler alert, it's because they're actually one book. They're not two. We broke them into two. Or generally, that's the key thinking there. Logan, thanks for following, man. Mini Shadow Zero, thanks for following as well. So we broke them into 2 books. Wow, Stream Hat Bro, thank you for following. There's a lot coming in at once. It's great. So we're picking up right where we left off because literally it would be just like the next point in the book going forward. So where we've been at is opens with like essentially the shadow of death. Saul is gone. Jonathan is gone. Israel is shaken. Things are kind of falling apart. And David, the man anointed to be king, is standing at the edge of a completely new season. It's really, really good stuff. But what's surprising is this. We don't see David celebrate, right? We just got done watching him get hunted down nonstop by this man trying to kill him because of his own fear of losing his power. 1 second here. We got to figure out what we need to do there. Probably need to do this. We probably need to hire a Quip load at some point. But we don't see him celebrate. The man who is hunted by Saul mourns him, and this chapter shows us that David's heart is unique, and it's cool. He refuses to build his future on revenge, on someone else's downfall, and in a world that we see consistently, even through this book, celebrates humiliation and payback. What's up, Mustard Seed? Happy Friday, man. It's good to see you. In a world full of that, like humiliation and payback, that kind of response is kind of shocking. I think it's hard for us to even wrap our head around a lot, and so I'm excited to do that. We'll go through a recap of 1 Samuel real quick before we head into it, and then we will step into the book. But before that, we're going through our daily proverb and gratitude for the day. So if you have something you're grateful for, throw it in the chat because we're called to Intercourse of Thanksgiving. My gratefulness for today. What's up, Elrose? Welcome in. Sounds like how God had David's concubines essayed to punish David. Okay, cool. Well, we're going to be reading the book. We can study through that. Well, so Mustard Seed, 1 Samuel was actually before the book before Job. I've lost track of all the books we've been through. We did 1 Samuel actually like a while ago. And then we like steered away, and now we're coming back around. So that's on me. I apologize. Hold on. We need... Oh, actually, we're not going to be able to use Titanite shards, are we? Okay. Proverbs 10 is our proverb of the day. Verse 22. The blessing of the Lord makes rich, and he adds no sorrow to it. There's not another version of this, but... secondary forms of it saying, and none of our toil adds to it, which I think is also a cool way of reading that, seeing it. Shizzle, grateful God gifted me another day. Hope the Tarnished have been having a good journey. We have, man. It's been really, really good. I'm grateful. We had like 35 people over last night. There was a ton. And we did like fire pit, and we grilled, and we kind of prepped for the summer season. So it was a super good time. It's a blessing. Let's see. What do I need? I can't use a greatsword? Oh, I just need higher. everything. At some point, we're going to be using this one. I think it's going to be good. Me too, Mustard Seed. That's what I'm thankful for, too. Hey, Elrose. We're just reading the Bible, man. We're not really a debate channel. But I will say, God cares deeply about women. He loves them greatly. He really, really does. And he is incredible. What's your life verse? That's a good question. I feel like that might shift over time. Right now, in this moment, I probably would lean toward, what is it? Psalm 73? Whom have I in heaven but you, and the earth has nothing I desire besides you. Though my flesh and my heart may fail, God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. That'd probably be where I'm at. We need more large titanite shards. I'm also grateful for fire. The fire's cool. I'm thankful for it. Blake, thanks for sharing, man. All right, let's go travel over. Okay, do we have any dead bone shards? No. What is the... I'm assuming the Abyss Watchers just have the swords. Oh, hold on. I'm going the wrong way. I need to go this way. I need to think of a third thing I'm grateful for. Hold on. I'm thinking through it. Hello. Okay. Great. Let's do it. Look at that. We got our cinders. We got our cinders. We need to go talk to this little boy over here. Hey, Reese. Thanks for following, man. I appreciate you. All right. Nope, I went to the wrong one. Can we make the jump? Nope, we can't. We cannot. Of obligation to keep God sinless. I don't read it with a compulsive obligation to keep God sinless. Oh, Hillbilly, you just missed it. Hollow Slayer. That one looks... Oh, that's some more of a dex weapon. So is this. What's this? Boulder Heave. Oh, that seems kind of cool. What is that from? Oh, the Stray Demon. I'm going to do that. And we're not doing either of those because we don't have a need for them yet. Happy Friday, Reese. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. All right, are we heading down or do we should probably go back and do the hold on. I don't want to be in Farron Keep necessarily. Probably the halfway fortress. Yeah, probably here. We're going to go get the what's up, Bull? Good morning. We're going to go get the we got to do that sorcerer guy first before we keep moving. Or else we're going to get in trouble. All right, we got to go to recap. We're going to recap. So I'm recapping all of 1 Samuel. 1 Samuel begins with Israel in spiritual instability. Well, this morning, Bull, I'm totally derailing us. I'm sorry in advance. But this morning, I woke up and the computer was all like frozen up. It wouldn't do anything. And so I turned it off. And then when I tried to turn it back on, I couldn't get any display to come through. So I thought there was a high likelihood that I may not even be on this morning. But we got it to finally work. So we're here. But otherwise, it's been great. Oh, hold on. We're rolling. Elrose, I'd invite you to hang out and listen in. It was not good. The only thing I ask is that we both be respectful to each other, and you don't assert things about my character before you even know anything about me. So if you're cool with that, feel free to hang out. How am I being... Oh, I'm embered. Well, we're just going to keep moving. We'll see if he can find us. All right, so First Samuel opens up. There is spiritual instability during the time of the judges, right? So this is directly after the judges. The other thing I would say here is we're looking at the timeline of like, I don't want to fight you. I just want to be friends. Well, you kind of just stayed there. Okay, never mind. I did want to fight him. It's great. Okay, he's died. Let's go. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Hey, Socks, welcome in. All right. Oh, hold on. Hey, our attack is pretty high up. That's pretty cool. Here we go. We're good. We did that. There he is. We're good. Morning, Heavenly Breath. Welcome in, man. Good to see you. Oh, that was pretty good. Blake, thanks for sharing the live, dude. Appreciate it. We're going to get this guy real quick, and then we'll go into 2 Samuel. And I'll stop wasting time not actually doing the Bible study. I'm sorry, am I confused? Where are they? The key is you don't even look at anybody else. You just tank whatever they're throwing at you and just keep attacking. Nope, or you just die. Never mind. Never mind, that doesn't work. I should have thrown a watch this in here. All right. So we're looking at the timeline of 1070 to 970 BC. This is all the reign of David, essentially. But we're coming up after the era of the judges. God raises up Samuel as prophet, priest, and leader of the people. It would have been, I know, but I missed it. So Samuel's raised up. You actually see throughout the entire book that Samuel and David's story are incredibly, what do you call that, like reflective of each other. So they're both promised that they're going to become a replacement for their predecessor. Samuel is going to replace Eli as priest. And okay, Elrose, I gotta say, if this is just going to be you spending the entire time bringing up random Bible verses, if you want to be here for the study of 2 Samuel, you're actually going to have a chance to ask questions and bring up issues that are concerning. Hi, Mrs. Bull. There's going to be stuff in 2 Samuel chapter 1 that we can have conversations about that is hard to deal with. So if you wanted to stay and discuss that, that's great. But if what I don't want is the chat just being a debate while we're sitting here trying to discuss 2 Samuel. So it's up to you if you want to hang out or not. Let me know. Okay, so Samuel and David both have this reflective piece of being anointed, but then still living under the command and control of the former person who was anointed, either priest or king, right? So Samuel was under Eli. David was under Saul. And so they're promised that they're going to take over this thing, but then they live for years and years and years in service of the former. Really, really interesting stuff. But in 1 Samuel, Israel demands a king. Okay, all right, well, sounds good. Hold on. Let me kill this guy. Then I gotta come over here. Oh, it dropped off. Oh my goodness. I'm struggling over here, guys. I'm struggling. There we go. Okay, Elrose, I did not ban you. You're still welcome to come back tomorrow. But I did mute because we're going to discuss 2 Samuel right now, not every qualm that we have with random verses all across the Bible. Oh no. I need to stop getting damaged. You know what I need to do though is I need to start using up all of my cool stuff in my backpack that I never use because I don't think about it. Rafa, DS3 is peak. I like DS3. I agree. So Israel demands a king because they've been living under the authority of God as their king, and that's not enough for them. It's sad, but that's what they end up leaning toward. Oh, I got 3 hits that time. Ooh, I'm going to get more. It's like half the health. Oh, he's still not going away. Okay. Man, that was great. Shadow, thanks for following. Appreciate it. So this is like a grievous sin. Where is he at? Which one? There he is. Oh, no. Hold on. Rotate around, rotate around, rotate around. Nope. Nope. Oh, my goodness. That is awful. Lightning McKing, it's good to see you. Welcome in. Grievous sin, they demand a king. Essentially, they reject God as their king. They want to be like the surrounding nations. And Saul is chosen as first king. Saul starts with promise, but immediately we start to see pride, impatience, and disobedience slowly corrupt a lot of that and cause problems. And so God then chooses David. He was a little shepherd boy, anointed. Something just made a noise, but I don't know what it was, so I'm sorry if I'm missing something. Yeah, Ella May, God is trying to get your attention. It's great. He's so great. God chooses David. He's a shepherd boy to become future king. David defeats Goliath, rises in popularity, becomes deeply loved by the people, and he is very, very, very close. Yeah, welcome in. Happy you're here. Very close to Saul and Saul's son, Jonathan. So they become very close, love one another. It's beautiful at first, but then Saul becomes jealous and starts spending the rest of his years literally trying to kill David. Despite multiple opportunities, David refuses to take Saul's life. This is very, very important to what we're about to read, because Saul is still God's anointed king, and David lives under a very, very, very specific set of rules. So David has like this moral compass that is so complete that he's like, listen, I don't care what this man does, as long as God's promises are God's promises, which they don't change. He is still God's anointed king. And so I will not lay a hand on him. I will not do it. And we're going to see that kind of culminate here in this next portion, which I'm really excited about. It's going to be good. Hold on. Rotate around. He's not going to get me this time. We're going to give it the old figure 8 and move this way. Heavenly Breath, thanks so much for the heart, me man. I appreciate you. I really, really do. All right, rotate this way. So 1 Samuel ends tragically. Some would say untragically, because some don't have the heart of David, which I would probably be one of them without God doing a ton of work in my heart. Because Saul and Jonathan die in battle. It is exactly what God promises will happen to them. Because Saul fully abandons what God has called him to do. He goes and searches a medium to try and get a hold of Samuel after Samuel is dead. Samuel tells him, hey, listen, I'm going to tell you the same exact prophecy I told you before, except I'll add one thing to it, that you and your sons will be with me in death tomorrow. And even in that, hey, War Dog, thanks for following, man. Even in that truth, right, even when he's told that, he still essentially rejects the word of God once again, because he tells his own armor bearer to kill him instead, because he's like, listen, I'm not going to have anyone else do anything bad to me. He's been promised by God he's going to die that day anyway, but he still says, no, you go ahead and kill me. I'm even going to take my own death into my hands and not allow for God's word to come true. So it's almost like a final element of rebellion as well. Hold on. 2. Oh, not rotate. Oh, I feel like I rolled there. We got 3 in. We're good. We're good. LMA, thank you for following. Appreciate you being here. All right, we got to get into 2 Samuel. Where is he? Oh, no. Oh, no. LMA, was that you? Thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate it. We're going to die. Who gets the... Is it like one hit that kills these things? Okay, we're good. Rotate. Nope, that was bad. Almost died right there, too. This is Dark Souls 3. Okay, the key is we got to find the purple one. That was not purple. Oh, he's way back over there in the corner. All right, running this way. Hold on. That was good. That was a good round. All right. Purple? Hello? Is it putting him as far away from me as physically? Okay. Oh, good. Never mind. I just died. All right, this gives us a chance to read. Everyone's good enough, Blake. Everyone is good enough to play these. I'm very terrible at video games, and these are some of my favorites. Oh, that's good to know. That's actually really good to know. All right. Also, I like your name, Chimera. It's a cool way to do it. Yeah, Bull over here on the green platform says that he's not good enough, and then he goes and plays the hardest possible one on stream and acts like that's normal. Okay, so verse 1, 2 Samuel. After the death of Saul, right? So Saul is dead. He actually falls on his own sword. That's what we read in 1 Samuel. Oh, really? Okay. Paul says, I watch you play this and I lose my mind and I'm not even the one playing it. Part of the fun is dying and trying again, because then you realize you're the boss of the game, right? You get to come back, learn the movesets, and then over time you become the most terrifying thing here. You're the most powerful, and it's not because you're the strongest. It's because God's given you another chance to be that. And roll. See that? Perfect time. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Destiny 2. I don't think I've ever played Destiny 2. I played Destiny 1. I think I'm going to... I like Dark Souls because it teaches you patience. It does teach you patience. If you get greedy at all, you pay the price for it. Arc Raiders is fun, Blake. I like Arc Raiders a lot. I don't have a lot of time outside of this little hour that we have together. All right, we actually got to read. I'm gonna get in trouble. After the death of Saul, David had returned from striking down the Amalekites. For those of you that don't remember, a little context here: David came back from, I believe it was from running away from Saul, if I'm not mistaken, and all of the women of their area were essentially stolen by the Amalekites. Key thing there. Saul was supposed to wipe out the Amalekites. This is where quite a few people really struggle with the idea that God would tell anyone to wipe out an entire community of people, and they claim that God is genocidal. He talks about how he gave them hundreds and hundreds of years to repent from their evil, and they did not. But Saul does not wipe them out completely. He keeps a portion of them alive, and now they've gone and they've taken all of David's people. So David, as the coming anointed king, what's up, Mike? Checks over, Mike. Welcome in. Rotate. Roll. Roll. Let it fill up. Swing. Swing. Okay, good. We're good. I think we're going to get it this round. Anyway, so David's women are taken. Even David's men are like upset enough with Saul to where they're like, oh man, like we're gonna, not Saul, David, they're upset enough with David because he essentially causes them to lose their families by being away. Oh my goodness, we're dead again. No, we're not. I told you I don't wake up this early. I'm sorry. You should go back to sleep. Nice try, boys. It's not going to work. Run. Got him. Okay, I feel good about that. Anyway, they end up going hunting them down, and they do wipe out the rest, except I think there's a few guys that escape on camels. Let's just wipe a couple of these guys out. Wonder how that goes. Will he go back underground, though, if I do that? Okay. All right. Well, Take a quick sip. Nope. No time for that. Oh my goodness, dude. We got it. And I died. We got it and I died. Did we get it? Oh, we did get it. Okay. All right. Praise the Lord. Anyway, they capture all of everyone back, right? And they wipe out the Amalekites, except for a few that escape. And then they come back, and in the same time, Saul has been fighting with the Philistines after he's been promised, hey, that was a watch this moment for sure. After he's told, hey, you're going to die tomorrow. So the Philistines have just won with like sweeping success. They do kill Saul's sons. Saul ends up killing himself, and we're about to read the next portion of that. So way too much context. I know, I'm sorry, but it's actually important for us to understand what all is going on here. So David's returning from striking down the Amalekites. David remained 2 days in Ziklag. What's up, Cat Meow? Welcome in. Happy to have you here. Did you guys see that roll? That was flawless as well. Man, this is good. Hold on. We're going back to get our stuff. Oh, look. Fallen Knight. Nice. Heavenly Breath. Thanks for the GGs, man. I appreciate you. On the third day, behold, a man came from Saul's camp with his clothes torn and dirt on his head. So he's coming in mourning. And when he came to David, he fell to the ground. Is somebody following me? No. When he came to David, he fell to the ground and paid homage, right? So he's showing David respect. He's trying to show that he loves, honors, and cares about the authority of David. And Jelly, welcome in. It's been a little bit. Happy to see you here. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Wait, it is going to work. Never mind. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're probably going to have to kill this guy. Nope. I'm going to miss everything. There we go. All right. We got our stuff back. Look at this. We're going to be able to level up. Let's do it. Let's do it. So, man comes from Saul's camp, clothes torn, dirt on his head. He pays homage to David. David says, where do you come from? And he said to him, I have escaped from the camp of Israel. So many things are good. We're so blessed. I've escaped from the camp of Israel. And David said to him, how did it go? Tell me. He doesn't know anything that's happened up to this point. And he answered, the people fled. John Cron, thanks so much for following, man. The people have fled from the battle, and also many of the people have fallen and are dead. And then he says, and Saul and his son Jonathan, and Saul and his son Jonathan are also dead. Then David said to the young man who told him, how do you know that Saul and his son Jonathan are dead? And the man says, and pay attention to what he says here, because this is actually important. Cat, no, I'm not ignoring you. I've responded to everything you said. Yo, I'm doing good, and I'm not ignoring you. Welcome in. All right. We got to keep going up strength. We have to. It's our only option. And probably get some more. All right, we're good. I'm from the Midwest of the United States. All right. So he says, how do you know that? And the young man told him, by chance, I happened to be on Mount Gilboa, and there was Saul leaning on his spear, and behold, the chariots and horsemen were close upon him. And when he looked behind him, he saw me and called me, and I answered, here I am. And he said, who are you? And I said, I am an Amalekite. And he said to me, stand beside me and kill me, for anguish has seized me, and yet my life still lingers. So I stood beside him, because I was sure that he could not live after he had fallen, and I took the crown that was on his head. I stood beside him and killed him, and took the crown that was on his head. There we go. Let's go back here. No, Cat, we don't. In a lot of pain this morning from surgery on 23rd, struggling to sleep, can use all the prayers. I'll pray for you, Blake. Absolutely. We're praying for that. What was the surgery for? Surgery is like terrifying to me. I'm not a fan of surgery. Wow, look at this area up here, guys. So important, so useful. Wow, sounds awful, dude. I'm sorry. Sounds terrible. Yeah, we'll be praying for sure, dude. Okay, so I stood beside him and I killed him because I was sure that he could not live after he had fallen. And I took the crown that was on his head and the armlet that was on his arm, and I have brought them to my Lord. So a good amount of scholars view this as all a lie. It was likely that this guy was coming in an attempt to get a reward from David, because in his mind, this guy's been hunting David all of his life. I can put this as kind of a mercy killing and get some solid. What's up, Pokey? Welcome in. So up here, thanks for following, by the way. I appreciate that. No hidden path ahead. Try front. What? Oh, don't go that way. That looks. Or no, this way. We're gonna go this way. So most people view this as a lie. So he was trying to get a reward. What's up, Alex? Welcome in. Happy to have you here. Where's he going? Is he coming this way? Oh, he is. Okay, cool. Oh, we should have memorized that rock vomiting spell. Okay. Roll out. 2. Only 2. We got him. That was easy. What was Force Gen A? Welcome in, Lost Raven. Happy that you bring the joy when you come in. Oh, that's cool. All right, so most people view this as a lie. He was trying to get a reward. He was like, "Hey, I can frame this as a mercy kill. The guy killed him. He likely found his body. That may be true, but it's unlikely that this story itself is true." Back up. Especially when we are told that nobody would kill Saul and he fell on his own sword. All right. Nice. You sound like an anime character. I'm going to imagine that is a compliment. So thank you. I am a college student. Nice. Don't do that. Oh my goodness, the reach. Back up. Nope. Drink. Yep. Roll. I tried to roll in. Ouch. Okay. Come on. Okay, it's the lunging that I'm missing. And I got blood loss. That didn't work. Has it been that long that you finished Elden Ring? Yeah, we finished the DLC, and we're now going through Dark Souls 3. We did. Beside you do a job or study with streaming, bruh. Are you asking if you're asking if I have a job? Yes, I do work. Yep. Chimera, thanks for following. Okay, so I stood beside him and killed him. Again, I think this is not a truthful statement. Oh, struggling. My pet is struggling to help me here. And okay, so and then I brought all this up to my Lord. So he's hoping for, hey, here's a reward. Good job. Now I'm king. This is great. I'm going to be the king of everything. It's awesome. I don't want to kill that guy again. We're going to go over here. Drop down this way. And nice try. The poise on these guys is insane. And I just died again and lost all my souls. That was terrible. Edit, thanks for following. Welcome in. Hey, Pokey, I'm not super interested in graphic designers. I really appreciate all my stuff looking terrible. Okay, so he's expecting David to be excited. David is not excited. David took hold of his clothes and tore them, and so did all the men that were with him. And they mourned and wept and fasted until evening for Saul and for Jonathan his son and for the people of the Lord and for the house of Israel, because they had fallen by the sword. And he answered, And David said to the young man who told him, "Where are you from?" And he answered, "I am the son of a sojourner, an Amalekite." Blake, thanks for sharing, man. So, I'm an Amalekite. David said to him, "How is it you were not afraid to put your hand out to destroy the Lord's anointed?" So we see the culmination of David's morality barometer that he's got, where he's like, hey, this isn't just talk. Like, I didn't just not put my hand out against him because I was trying to act like I was good. So he's been holding this the entire time, and now we see the culmination of it, which is don't. Okay, thank you. We don't need to kill that guy. It's not going to help us out at all. We're going to go this way. What does this say? Raise the message. Oh, we're about to walk into. Oh, good. We got a bonfire. That's great. And if y'all remember in 1 Samuel, he gets multiple opportunities. Like, God literally sends Saul to relieve himself in the cave that David happens to be staying in. David cuts off the corner of his robe, and then David goes into the camp of Israel while Saul and all his men are asleep and is able to take his water jug and his spear. And he still does not kill him. And so he has multiple times chosen not to, because to David, God's promises, no, they disappeared because I got killed twice. So they're just useless over there. So I leave them because they don't deserve to be picked up. Oh, hello. Oh, a duel. Man, he totally allowed that to happen to him. Hold on. We'll do it again, I guess. There you go. Jordan, welcome in. Good to see you again. Welcome in. Oh, what convicted you to start doing streams like these? Well, Edit Freak, I was waking up naturally at like 5 a.m. and was sitting here playing games waiting for my wife to wake up to read together, and I just felt convicted to do it. So I was like, all right, God, I'll do it I was like, if I'm going to start doing it, I'll do it for 3 months regardless of if anybody shows up. And I did that. And for probably about 3 months, almost nobody showed up. We would have like one person, somebody like Pokey over here, show up to try and sell me design for my stream that had 0 viewership. And we just kept doing it. And then all of a sudden it started to... Jolan, thanks for sharing, man. Then it started to take off a little bit, and then the key area of takeoff was actually going to we're not allowed to talk about platforms, so I'll say the clock platform that you're on now, and God has blessed it, and it's continued to, more and more people have been coming. It's been awesome. No, I just fell in a hole. Okay, we're still good. All right. Okay, so how is it you were not afraid to put out your hand to destroy the Lord's anointed? Ducks fan. Yeah, we're initially from Oregon. Yeah. I've got a set of like 4 hats, so I rotate through them, and one of them is this hat. But yeah, that's where we moved out from. We went from Oregon to Texas, and then from Texas to South Dakota. That's where we're at now. There's a lot of shield. I need to figure out what shield I need to use. Hogs fan from Arkansas. Nice. Very cool, Blake. Oh. Who's going to attack me over here? Okay. So, you were not afraid to put out your hand against the Lord's anointed. Then David called one of his young men, said, "Go, execute him." And he struck him down so that he died. And David said to him, "Your blood be on your own hand, for your own mouth has testified against you, saying, I have killed the Lord's anointed." Oh, hello, dog. Oh, my goodness, I missed it. Look how many arrows are in that dog. Okay, these dogs, man. And I missed. I missed. Should have said watch this right here. Oh no, he's got an arrow. I want to get into streaming centered around God, but I need to be better in my relationship. Yeah, man, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. This helped me a lot in my relationship with God. The other thing is, man, like, Christ has set us free, not so that we perfect ourselves, but so that we are perfected by Him, and we can actually move on from looking inward and actually go and do stuff outward focus for Him. That's one of the things I lean on. Is like, I'm not looking for oh my God, I'm gonna die. I can't even. What is happening? Oh my word. Oh no. All right. What are they hitting me with? They like debuffing me? Hey, Michael. Hope you have a blessed day, dude. The backup is what's bothering me. There we go. So that's the key thing there, man. If you're waiting until you're in a right position to do something, I think we've missed some of the core of what God's promises is through Christ, and it would be really important to realize that, like, man, Christ set you free for freedom's sake, and that's so that we don't have to stare inward anymore. You're of value and use today, eternally, and making sure that we are keeping that center focus. That it's not my actions that put me in right relationship with God. It's the blood of Christ. That's all that's important. All right, so David has this guy killed. He's like, listen, your blood be on your own head. I've proven I would never do this. You should not have done it either. So he's going to die. And then David goes, right? So David is now, this is the point. David's been waiting, realistically, probably, 20 years? It's been a long time. Like, this is what's hard to concept, is the amount of time that it's actually been. But he's been waiting and waiting and waiting under the authority of this man who just wants to kill him, and he still is like, I would never put my hand out against the Lord's anointed. And he goes first. So this is what's beautiful to me, is like, it's more than just like lip service or just holding to like some sort of specific set of rules, but your heart still being different. Because look at what he does next. It's like, it's very beautiful. So David laments with this lamentation over Saul and Jonathan his son. And he said, it should be taught to the people of Judah. Behold, it is written in the book of Jasher. So this is more than just, hey, you should not have killed that guy. You should die. Great. Now I'm king. I've still held to my honor. I've still held to what I'm supposed to do, but I can go ahead and take the throne. No. He goes way further than that. And he says, hey, not only am I going to lament over them, I'm literally going to write a song that should be taught to everyone in the entire area of Judah, that they should all sing and bring honor to this man that just spent his remaining days hunting me down, completely abandoning the plan that God had, and doing this instead. And it goes like this. Your glory, O Israel, is slain on your high places. How the mighty have fallen. And this becomes a very major, like, key, I don't know if you call it a stanza or a key phrase, but it becomes major throughout a lot. Like, this is where it starts, and then all throughout the Old Testament we see how the mighty have fallen show up more and more and more. So David kind of starts this. You're probably right, man. I just don't want to say the wrong thing and lead people astray. Well, that's a great heart to have. I don't either, but I'm also realistically going to say things that you should possibly ignore, because I'm not perfect either. And it's okay that I'm not. You know. Mercy. I can't tell if that was a like or a follow, but thank you. Welcome. That's good to have too, to be careful of what you teach, but study openly till you get more comfortable. Yeah, amen. That's how I feel as well. Hey, thank you so much for the heart puff, Mercy. Welcome in. So happy you're here. Oh, man. These guys just come back to life, don't they? Pretty sure. Let's just keep going. We're going to see what's up here real quick. Man, having a big stick is fun. It's just like, other than being slow, I felt like that guy was going to transform into something. Ooh, is that a strength weapon? We're good. Let's keep moving. Is this just an area to die? No, we're good. We're good. Okay, how the mighty have fallen. Tell it not in Gath. Publish it not in the streets of Ashkelon, lest the daughters of the Philistines rejoice. These are areas of the opposing force, right? The enemies. Oh. Hey, what's up? Lancerialga? Welcome. Up here. Ooh, that looks like a place of death right there. Hold on. Are all these just normal guys, or is there going to be something crazy that happens when I pick this up? Okay, there is. Oh, hold on. Oh, see, that's what I was expecting, is something like that. Okay, we're still good. We're good. Keep going. Move this way. All right. Lest the daughters of the uncircumcised exult, right? Lest they're excited. Don't let anyone know what's going on. Your mountains, you mountains of Gilboa, let there be no dew or rain upon you. Remember, this is where he actually died. Is there a way to stop these guys from coming out of the ground, or do they just keep coming no matter what? Watch this. See that? See that heavenly breath? That was a good watch this right there. Oh, hold on. I don't even know if I had a torch to fight these guys with. That's what we need. That dude, that would be the replacement for a lantern. Is just pull out a torch. I'm an idiot. Oh no, she looks scary. Watch this. It's that easy. See that? I just got in. Prayers, please. My sister-in-law is in surgery for an infection in her neck from spine surgery a few weeks ago. Dude, let's just pray for that now. And we also need to pray for Blake. Blake, that was you, right? I want to make sure that I'm not missing that. Did I confuse that? Hold on. Yeah, that was Blake. Okay, good. All right, I'm going to say a quick prayer. All right, and you guys just close your eyes over there on your own screens. Father God, we do just pray right now for Blake, just for the pain that he's in out of the surgery that came through. Got to pray that it would be a complete and solid surgery, that you would bless him, that you would bring him total healing, and as well just like total peace through the entire process, and there would be no need for additional work being done. I also pray for Brian and his sister-in-law for the situation that's happening right now. The infection that's in her neck, God, we know that you are a God of healing and that you can heal, and we ask for supernatural healing in this. And we just thank you so much for the opportunity to come before you openly and honor you, and pray that you would just bless both of them, that there would be healing there, and that you would also guide the hands of any physicians that need to interact with Brian's sister-in-law as well. We pray in Jesus' name. Amen. Thanks for letting me do that. Hi, Grim. Thanks for following, man. I appreciate you being here. Okay. Hold on. Got to make a decision here. Okay, we got that one. All right. What was that? Is this a different guy? Or is this the same guy? No. He's shooting at me. Maybe he's not shooting at me. Thanks, Grim. Have your ear, man. Oh, there it is. That's what we need. Undead Bone Shard. That'll help us a lot. All right, we're good. Let's keep moving. I think I remember not liking this area that much. I hope I'm wrong. Now I feel like he was helping me because none of those hit me. I don't know. All right, let's keep moving. Okay, we're in verse... Oh, no. he's fine. He's fine. He was just thrown up a little bit. Hey, Heavenly Breath, I hope you have a good day, man. Oh, actually, I gotta go here in the next 10 or 15 minutes as well. It's a good call. Probably need to finish this thing up. Cursed Ward Great Shield. That's what we should do. We should get enough strength to hold like a Great Shield and a big stick. Nice. All right. Good to go there. Hold on. I'm over here with the, like bubonic plague or something. All right. You mountains of Gilboa, let there be no dew or rain upon you, nor fields of offerings. For there the shield of the mighty was defiled, the shield of Saul, not anointed with oil. From the blood of the slain, from the fat of the mighty, the bow of Jonathan turned not back, and the sword of Saul returned not empty. Saul and Jonathan, beloved and lovely in life and in death, they were not divided. They were swifter than eagles. They were stronger than lions. You daughters of Israel, weep over Saul, who clothed you luxuriously in scarlet, who put ornaments of gold on your apparel. How the mighty have fallen in the midst of battle. Jonathan lies slain in your high places. I am distressed for you, my brother Jonathan. Very pleasant have you been to me. Your love to me was extraordinary, surpassing the love of women. How the mighty have fallen, and the weapons of war perished. What's up, Dan the Preacher Man? Welcome in. What I love about this is the beauty of his lament being genuine and true. And remember, Saul and Jonathan were essentially like the best of friends. They were. Angela, we start at 5:30 my time, which is Mountain Time, so it's 7:30 a.m. Eastern, like 12:30 p.m. in London. Is where we start every day. But what I love about this is like his holding to the honor for these men is not false. It's not like he's saying things he doesn't actually believe. Can't open that. All right. I feel like they should have put like a bonfire right here. This feels like a fair spot for one. But he's not making it up, right? And he is truly showing like that. What he's saying is very true. Saul and Jonathan were not divided in their. I don't know what that does. Okay, I rolled through that. Does that put me to sleep? Oh, I can't use heals. That's what that does. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Wait just a second right here. Hold on. Okay. Is this just a nothing? It's just a place for a guy to hide? Wait. Yeah, let's look here. Oh, he's within reach. We'll go get him. Oh, no, we're going to die to him. Watch this. All right. Running away. What a loser. What a loser. The other thing that stood out to me is how his lament that he writes is it's both like a public, political, and personal lament. So it's supposed to be taught to everybody, but he shows both like public honor for Saul and what he did, and then he truly does show like his heart of honor for Jonathan as his closest friend. Hello, come on over. Oh, that you don't get. They shouldn't get invincibility frames where they're crawling over a wall. That's ridiculous. Okay, I rolled and it just didn't roll. Okay, perfect. That was great. That was great. This also sets the tone for David's. Did you mean David and Jonathan? You said Saul and Jonathan. Saul and Jonathan are father and son. I'm sorry. So Saul is the public honor, and and Jonathan is like a personal and private lament. Right? It's showing both. So he gives political honor and lament and authority to Saul for the people, as well as showcasing David, showcasing his true honor and respect for Jonathan, like what is really personal and painful for him. And I'm sure Saul was to some degree as well, but he is showing both public and private honor to him. We're gonna go this way and see if we can get back over there. I gotta see if I even have. I don't think I even have a torch. You think if I pull out pyromancy, it'll work? Or I just play this flawlessly and don't take damage. There we go. Let's go in here and climb this. Don't let him get me. There we go. But yes, thanks for calling that out. It also sets the tone for David's kingship, right? He is very, very, very different than Saul was. Saul was full of pride, full of envy, and David is showing, man, like he has none of that. That's not a part of him. Alex, hope you have an awesome day, dude. What's your first name? Are you asking me that? I'm very intrigued if you're asking me that. Let me know. And then I'll tell you what my first name is. It is TJ, yeah. Ella, thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate you being here. But yeah, this definitely sets the tone for David's kingship. And I think one of the core themes throughout this entire book that we're going to read is that, man, 1 Samuel shows us like, hey, essentially, how do we find the right king for Israel is essentially the conversation, right? That's the entirety from, oh, my name is Tony. Yeah, my name's Tony. Are you trying to steal my identity? It's not going to work. I don't have anything of value. Roll out, roll out. See that? Perfect, perfect. Roll this way. Let's keep going. Okay, we're good. Oh, hello. Oh my goodness, stop. We need to look into like what's some good. Oh no. And roll again. Drink. Let's go get these guys. That's one. That's two. Oh, he got the hit off. Check this out. Boom. All right. All right. Key like like life application / just kind of points of focus. God's character, godly character, refuses revenge. Those of us who are truly conforming more and more into the image of Christ understand, and this is something that I'm learning. I do not understand this, but like God will bring about justice. It has way too high a poise. That's ridiculously high. Understand that, man. God is perfectly just, right? And we can trust that He will have revenge. We don't have to take it. Like where it's not on me to go and resolve the problems of people bringing misjustice upon my life, because I do know that I serve a just God who's going to take care of it. And the reason I can believe that is because of Christ, right? Like Christ came and fulfilled the perfect justice of God for me. And so if I can trust Him to do that for me, I can trust Him to do it for those around me as well. And that may be forgiveness for them too, if they claim the blood of Christ, right? If they claim that Christ has saved them and they truly believe that. I have, Angela. Actually, one of my good friends did a lot of the animation for it. I got to see a bunch of it. He did a bunch of like the what do you call it? Like performance capture for reference. And so it was really funny to see like him playing. He would do like performance capture for like David's mom and Saul and Jonathan. And so it's like videos of him trying to act out the scene. Nice try. But it is a good movie. I liked it a lot. Very, very good. Second thing, leadership requires humility and honor. For us to honor God in leadership, we must be people who are humble and understand the character of God. Grief and faith can coexist. The concept that, man, God's will is being done. Like, this is the thing, is David absolutely knew that this was God's plan. And that doesn't stop from the lamenting of what was happening there. Right? Because David was told, you're going to take the kingship from Saul. He knew that was coming. Be wary of mob enemy. Oh, he missed. That's like me trying to fight him. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, no. I'm going to die. Drink. Oh, and I missed again. I missed again. Got that one. There we go. We're good. We did it. All right. That was a lucky miss. You're absolutely right. All right. I do need to go here in the next 3 minutes. But we'll be back here tomorrow. Okay, I knew it. Does he wait till I... Oh, no, he doesn't. I thought he waited till I picked it up. Oh, there's another one. Okay, we're good. A couple of things I was thinking about is like, man, honor people even when relationships are difficult. The fact that like God has a plan. Blake, I hope you have a blessed day as well, man. Allow ourselves to grieve honestly. That's huge. Stay humble during seasons of promotion. That's something like David shows. Like he was literally just got told, "You're now the king." Right? That's essentially what he was told. And man, that guy stayed so humble throughout that entire thing. This is beautiful. All right. With that, I pray that you guys are blessed. Keep Christ the center focus of your life. Stay in step with the Spirit. We'll be back here tomorrow morning. It might be it was slightly late today, but it might be slightly late tomorrow morning. But we'll be back here for 2 Samuel chapter 2. And we'll see you guys then. I appreciate y'all. Thanks so much for being here. Bull, it was so good to see you. Hope you guys have a good day. And Jelly, it was really cool to have you back. Blake, good to see you. God bless all of you. Lency Arialga, thanks for being here the whole stream, man. I appreciate it. Smiled Beef, thanks for following. Sorry you just came in. I don't know if you just came in or you might have been here, but thanks for being here, man. But we'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Brian, you too, man. It's good to see y'all. All right. Dan, have a great Friday. It's cool to see you. I saw you. You were playing. What were you playing yesterday? Came across your stream and you were playing something. You guys should go check out Dan the Preacher Man if you haven't. And Bull. Bull's probably starting up his stream soon too. Mustard Seed. Hope you have a great Friday too, man. It's good to see y'all. All right. Love you. Bye. We'll see you tomorrow.